You can lose capital, and eventually you can earn it back. But when a financial institution loses trust, it evaporates. For centuries, that trust was locked behind heavy steel and physical ledgers. Today, the banking system operates at a velocity that has outpaced physical reality. Every single second, billions of transaction data points, from microscopic price fluctuations to global credit transfers, flood through digital networks. We have breached the threshold of human cognitive capacity. A team of analysts cannot parse this volume of information fast enough to intercept coordinated fraud or model market risk as it develops in real time. Modern financial risk is no longer limited to numerical spreadsheets. It is buried in the nuance of market commentary videos, nonverbal cues, and unstructured text. To decode these layers, institutions are turning to multimodal AI, systems processing audio, text, and video simultaneously to find signals humans miss. By synthesizing varied data types on the fly, this architecture identifies hidden trends and blocks anomalies instantly. This leads to the central tension of the digital age. Can we safely entrust the foundation of the global economy to autonomous machines? The world's largest banks are already moving past theoretical pilot programs. They're currently rewiring their core operations to rely on machine intelligence. Wells Fargo has deployed advanced agentic AI systems to automate complex customer inquiries across their entire network. That system recently handled over 1 billion interactions. Offloading these routine tasks allows their human staff to focus strictly on high-volume strategic advisory roles. BNY Mellon, which manages trillions in daily clearances, uses their ELIZA platform to distribute machine learning tools across their global workforce. This integration speeds up transaction settlement predictions, ensuring that massive volumes of capital market liquidity remain secure and liquid in a T+1 environment. In this high-velocity landscape, Tier 1 institutions view AI integration as the baseline for operational survival. But the speed that enables this efficiency is the same factor that introduces systemic danger. Deep learning models often function as a black box. They produce highly accurate outputs, yet their internal logic is frequently so complex that even their creators cannot explain exactly how a specific decision was reached. When unexplainable algorithms execute high-frequency trades, minor data anomalies can trigger compounding sell-offs. These result in flash crashes, instantaneous, massive market drops that happen before a human can intervene. BNY Mellon's own annual report warns that inaccurate or biased AI poses an existential threat to the stability of the broader financial system. There is also a severe privacy risk. Large language models that rely on public data are vulnerable to adversarial manipulation and data breaches, potentially exposing proprietary institutional data. These vulnerabilities create a massive regulatory burden. As shown here, cybersecurity risks and algorithmic biases feed directly into a complex web of compliance challenges that can paralyze an institution. Deploying unvetted public AI in a financial context doesn't just risk individual capital, it risks a total systemic collapse. To solve this, banks are abandoning public AI models. Instead, they are building within private and hybrid cloud infrastructures, where they maintain total control over their data. The breakthrough for this secure environment is federated learning. In this architecture, the AI model travels to different banks to learn from their data, but the raw customer information never leaves the local servers. The system gains collective intelligence while the data stays sealed inside the vault. This new architecture allows institutions to achieve massive analytical scale without ever compromising the individual trust that finance requires. This transition is particularly urgent in Indonesia, which is currently one of the world's fastest-growing digital economies. However, this rapid growth is occurring while local data literacy and regulatory frameworks are still maturing. Local institutions face a choice: prioritize deployment speed and risk a catastrophic breach, or prioritize the security of the underlying system. The roadmap for Indonesia requires demanding explainable AI and investing heavily in private, secure infrastructure before scaling automation. These systems function as an architectural shield for the industry. For the Indonesian market, The future of finance belongs to the institutions that build on systems designed to be both transparent and private.